Hey, Shadow, how's it going? Jeremiah, what's up, guys? Manuel, how's it going? Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit sick, but I am back. Murray, thanks for being here, dude. Andrew, you just get a poll going real quick. All right, there we go. Let me grab this. Micah, he comes back like the McRib. Yeah, sorry, guys, I've been sick. I'm still sick now. I got some upper respiratory thing, but I'm tired of not streaming, so I decided to hop on anyway. So, Andrew, I'm good. I'm good. Let me find my pointer real quick. Ah, dang it. Let's see. All right. There we go. Got the pointer. Anything new? Nothing really new, I don't think. I don't think anything's really new, actually. Mike, I haven't done that yet. We'll get there, man. Yeah, you're sick here too. Yeah, it sucks. It's been going around. I did throw up some like Christmas lights. My wife is really into Christmas, so I know it's a little early, but I figured why not. Anyway, if you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. I don't have school this week, so I will be streaming more. I was kind of bummed because I was planning to do a lot more streams, but then I got sick, so it sucks. Hey, Matthias, how you doing, buddy? How have I never realized a double barrel? Yeah, we got one right there. An old Lefevre, old Lefevre, something like that. What am I gonna ask Santa for? What am I gonna ask? Maybe an MP40. That'd be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna email you in a few days. You're close to 75K. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. Mikkel, how's it going? Oh man, the UK, there's some flu going around. That's horrible. Yeah, no. I don't know if it's what I got, but man, it kind of sucked. Took me out for a couple days, but I'm back. So Lopez, absolutely love Jesus. Thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate you. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. I'm not an expert by any means, but try to answer everything. AK with folding stock. So I've got this one right here. It's a Zastava M70 ZPAP. That's the one I got. Let's see. Jesus is King, Boxy fan. Absolutely. Completely agree. All those wheel, all fake. They're all real. The only ones that are not real, I got a couple of BB guns back there. Yes, there is a German helmet right there. There's a World War II Navy helmet right there, too. Or U.S. Navy, I should say. You like the Rick Grimes Colt? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, Andrew, I completely agree, man. Completely agree. You got an M92. Nice. Man, well, that's awesome. Toast, we got a few, man. Yeah, I do have some grandpa guns, that's for sure. I do have new stuff, too. I got this right here, Beretta ARX. I love that thing. The PSA Stizen, Daniel Fence as well. Been a while since I've seen her collect anything new. I did get this cheap shotgun. That's kind of the newest thing I got. I was trying to find the cheapest semi-auto. I'm going to torture test that, so I'll get out to the range and test it out. You probably saw the Colt Python already. And what else is new? I don't know if anything else is really new yet. Do I prefer steel or PMags? I think I prefer steel. I think PMags are good too, but I'm just used to the PMag or used to the steel rather. When clips actually meant clips, yes, there's an M block clip in that M1 Garand. So let's see. So yeah, the HK up here is a HK SR9T. I was in your handyman live stream, but I left it. Let's see, Murray. I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, the Christmas lights are new. I just threw them up there. I thought it'd be kind of interesting. Oh yeah, hang on. I need to turn my Wi-Fi on, guys. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. I just turn on Wi-Fi. The resolution is probably pretty bad. So I have not got the C96 AA gun or anti-aircraft. We'll get there. Happy Tuesday. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? Bring in that Xmas spirit. Yeah, I got to. A little bit. Little bit. Sheldon, this is just my personal collection. So it's all my stuff. Wow, hey, thanks for being here. Made a difference. Okay, perfect. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even realize, guys. Have a joke. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Let's hear it, man. Sorry about glitchy again. But yeah, I was in your head too much, yeah. Murray, I'm not really sure, man. I haven't really streamed in a while. So, does your wife cook Thanksgiving? I think we both kind of cook. I kind of like to cook, not gonna lie. So, Gold Desert Eagle. Yeah, you can see it. It is right there. 50 Action Express, gold tiger stripe. Pretty ridiculous, but I like it. Let's see. Unfunny. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, no, I'm still married. I've only been married once, so. Do you have the First World War German rifle? I do have a, what is it? A Gewehr 88 right there. That's a World War One, kind of German rifle. Locked in, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I do need a bar, or a BAR rather. So, let's see. Mohammed, no tanks yet. I'd like to have a tank, but no tanks yet. Kentucky Ballistics reaction to 50 cal. No, I haven't seen that. That NAM could. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, man. How much do these cost? It depends. Some of these are, I don't know. Some are more rare than others, I guess. But yeah. All right. Do I have a Nerf gun? I do have some Nerf guns. Not out right now or anything, but I do some Nerf with the kids and all that. Hey, Cannon, how you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Do you have a video on how to take apart the Nambu? I don't, but I could. I could do that, yeah. Guys, thanks for subbing. I see this number going up. I appreciate you. Do you have a gun for war? Not really. I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah, the PSG-1 is an HK SR9T. It's like the poor man's PSG-1 is kind of how I describe it. AK, I do have an AK down here. The bird is the word, Micah. Absolutely. Zastava M70 right there. That's one of my AKs. This Romanian PSL is kind of like an AK. It's more of an AK than a Dragunov. It's they look pretty similar, but they're very different mechanically. What's my favorite or coolest one? One of my most favorite is that SVT-40. Sorry, guys, my live subscriber thing just went down. Let me get it back up. Come on. There we go. No, I've never made cranberry sauce, Micah. I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. Remington Mosins, no, but I do have an Imperial Mosin right here. 1898. I forget which make that is, but yeah, that's my favorite. MG42. I don't have any of those. You have an M4. I do have a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro. So, who cooks the turkey on Thanksgiving? Honestly, I'm not really too big into the turkey either. I know what my family does. I'll go over to my family's house and they'll do it. But can you show us one of the 22s? Yes, I've got a few right here. These are KSA Crickets, little 22 single shot bolt actions. But I teach my kids to shoot with those, so very festive. Hey, Guy, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Sorry, I've had some like upper respiratory things, but I feel a little bit better now. So I don't have school for this week, so I should be on a lot more. Do I cook my own ham? Not really. Some of my favorite things are like the stuffing or dressing. I like making like banana pudding without the pudding, so it's really or without the bananas. So it's really just pudding. But yeah. Do I have a 50 cal? I don't have any 50 cal like rifles, but I do have a 50 cal handgun, 50 Action Express, I guess. So no key upper rhinos or anything. And yeah, so this right here is a Japanese World War II sword. It's a Type 95 Shingunto sword. So yeah. Yes, we do have some helmets. There's a German helmet and a U.S. Navy helmet from World War II. I want to say that's World War I, but I could be wrong. Silent, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. FN57. No 57s. Colt 1911. Yes, I do have a Colt 1911. It is right here. Made in 1917. It's a Colt U.S. Army. Yes, Mike, I do remember that, buddy. I'm a mod on Desert Armory and more stream. Oh, thanks for being here, Gilly. I appreciate you. No 30-30s yet, and no MCX spears or anything like that. You're talking about like the new Army rifle? I don't have any of those. I haven't messed with any, so. What's the Army tan one? This one right here? This is a SIG it's SIG M17. It's a 9mm, so Yeah, Silent, I appreciate you. I do have a couple of Lugers. There's one right there, and one right there. SVT 40 is right there. I love that thing. It's one of my favorite. I think that is my favorite rifle from World War II. There's a lot of good ones though. Ooh, do I cut down my own tree? I've actually never had a real live tree for Christmas. I think we're going to this year though. That's what my wife wants, so that's what we'll do, I reckon. Wait, are you Desert Army? I'm not. No, Desert Armory and more. He's got a different channel. He's awesome. I think I'm a mod on his channel actually, so he's awesome. I guess we have like a bug right there. So if it flies around, you'll probably see it. But don't get a real tree. Okay, why not? Maybe I'll get an old one. Hey Andrew, thanks. Love the collection, fellow veteran feeling. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, man. For some reason it's saying you donated twice. Just to be sure, I'm gonna make sure I do two pings for you, or maybe it's just being weird on my phone. Let's get some W's in the chat for Andrew. I really do appreciate it, man. Let me see if I can like that. Okay, I did. And so if you guys are new, anytime we get super chats, we do an M1 Grand ping as a thank you. Andrew, we're gonna give you 2. I really appreciate you, man. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. That's the first one. And let's do the second one. 3, 2, 1. Thanks so much, brother. Seriously. I really appreciate you. All right, get this back on the wall. And make sure I'm not missing anything, guys. Okay, yep. Gavin, let's see. Let me heart that and like it. Thanks for the 2, brother. Do you have an M1A and how to get a collection? So I don't have an M1A, but I'll tell you how I got these over the years and all that. Let's give you an M1 Grand ping first, though. Let's get some W's in the chat for Gavin. Here we go, brother. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you. So yeah, guys, anytime we get super chats on the channel, we do an M1 Grand ping as like a thank you. But, okay, so I've been collecting for about 8 years now, Gavin. Some of this stuff was online, some at gun shops, gun shows, pawn shops. By far, though, mostly just private stuff, like finding people who are getting rid of their stuff. That's how I got probably 90% of these. And I'd say that's kind of where you're going to get the better deals. But, all right, what is a ping? So a ping, this right here is an M1 Garand. It's a rifle from World War II. It has an M1, it has a M-block clip inside of it. That's what holds the rounds and all that. So anyway, whenever you rack that right there, the clip flies out, and it's a metal clip, so it makes a ping sound. So that's what you guys were hearing. If you guys, don't know. Let's see. Any Mausers? I do have a Spanish Mauser right here, model 1916. Guys, thanks for all the donations. Thanks for liking, subscribing. I appreciate all you guys, seriously. Oldest Mosin is this old Imperial one, 1898, right there. I'm sure you will need all that one day. Hopefully not. I definitely don't want to have to use these. Andrew, thanks so much, brother. Do I go hunting? I have not really gone hunting in a while. I'll probably do some hunting. I keep saying I'll do hunting, but we'll get around to it. I might even make a video of it. We'll see. Where's the Arisakas? I've got a couple. There's a Type 99 right there, sporterized, and then there's a Type 38 right there. Hey, Gavin, thanks for the 5. Let me heart that and like it. If you don't mind me asking, what's your estimate of how much together all your guns cost and which one was the most expensive? Yeah, no worries at all. So for most of this, sorry guys, if you hear me like panting, I'm like getting over some upper respiratory things, so kind of out of breath. But most of this stuff, I think cost-wise, probably what I gave for it, probably 40 to 50K. Now what I think it's worth is probably more so around 80 to 90. And the most expensive one, the one that's worth the most, is this Trink shotgun right here. So this one goes for, I think it's around 10 to 15K. It's a Winchester model 1200. These are pretty rare Trink shotguns. It's hard to come by them now. The reason why is I think most of them were destroyed after like Vietnam and stuff. The U.S. military moved to the new combat shotgun, so this was the last tranq shotgun model that the military used. So anyway, that's just what makes it so rare. Second most rare would probably be this right here, B&T GHM9. I've got tuberculosis. You're probably not wrong, Micah. But let's go ahead and give you a ping. So, like I said, anytime we get super chats, we do an M1 Garand ping. Hey, Raiden, thanks for that, brother. Thanks for the 20. Let's go ahead and get some pings for you guys. So, Gavin, this one's going to be for you. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Fungus, I've got the black lung. Absolutely. But I'm here. All right. Let's see. Raiden, thanks so much for the 20, brother. Let's give you a ping. Let's get some W's in the chat for Gavin, for Raiden, for Andrew, all you guys. 3, 2, 1. Raiden, I appreciate you, brother. All right. Let's get you guys. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything first off. I swear Desert wants to pull your subscribers. He just went live. Hey, that's okay. I love Jerome. He's an awesome guy. All right, guys. If you got any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. Let's see. Is he making money with this video? So that's actually a good question. So the way that like monetization and all that works, on a live stream, I make probably $1 or $2 from ads or whatever that are placed on the video. So if you guys watch it and all that, maybe $2 on like a 2-hour long stream or so. Pretty much the way I would make money is donations. Now YouTube takes 30% of anything you guys send, and then if you donate off of an Apple device, they take 30% as well. So anyway, that's just how it works. But if you guys got any other questions yet, feel free to throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. Do you have a 389? I don't. Yes, I'm in the U.S., Leo. Yes, there's a Krag. I don't have a Carcano. Where's the Krag? Right there. Krag is right there, and then that's a Steyr. The double barrel sweet. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Love that thing. USA, yes. Leo, I'm in the U.S. I'm out here in Missouri, kind of near Kansas City. David, no, I definitely don't, man. No, yeah. So how many followers do you need to start making big money? So it's not really on the followers. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. What matters is if you like people watch your stuff. So you could have like millions of subscribers, but if people aren't watching your videos, you're not really going to make much of anything. So, and really more so the long form videos are what makes money. Shorts are good too. I make a lot of short videos and stuff, but I think on that you get about 16 cents for every 1,000 views you get. Whereas on long form, it's like a couple dollars, I think. But it also depends on what your what video stuff you make and all that. So like, you know, I have way more restrictions on YouTube as far as making gun content compared to like, I don't know, if I was making gaming videos or like Lego videos, stuff like that, you know. What should I get for my first hunting gun? It depends, Mike. It depends on what you're hunting, I guess. But I think old military surplus stuff could be pretty good for like, you know, deer hunting and stuff like that. I might take an old Mosin or something with me at some point, but there's a lot. There's a lot. Competitive eating videos do well? Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, just deer. I haven't really done any deer hunting. What do you guys suggest? What are you guys hunting deer with? For me, out of everything I've got, I'd probably take my take a Mosin, or I kind of think it'd be cool to take that trapdoor rifle, the old Springfield. But it is 45-70, but I don't know. 50 cal, do I have it? No 50 cal rifles, but I do have a 50 Action Express Desert Eagle right there. If AI takes over the world, what gun would I use for self-defense? So I have a Glock 19, that's what I carry, and then I've got a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro for a rifle that if I needed one. Is that a SIG P320? So mine's actually a SIG M17. It's a U.S. Army issued one. I don't carry it or anything, so. Never been hunting. It's not the best thing to do in Scotland these days. I can imagine, Andrew. Yeah. Let's see. Can I name all of my lever actions or lever guns? Yeah, definitely. This is a Heritage. Sorry, this is a Heritage Settler in 22. This is a Uberti 1873 clone. And this one up here is a Stevens Falling Block. It's in 25 Stevens. Let's see. James, your guns do not impress me. I could best you with my katana in a duel. You'd be begging for mercy. Yeah, James, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. No MP5s. Yeet cannon. I do have a high point right there. I put it up there as kind of a meme, just to be funny. So, yep, Elvis, they're all real. All real. Leo, no MP5s. I do want one, though. What's a katana? So, similar to this isn't really a katana, but this is it's a Type 95 Shingunto sword, World War II Japanese sword. But yeah. I'm not really, like, I don't know much about swords or anything, guys, so. Anyway, any M1 Garands? Yes, I have one M1 Garand right there. Springfield Armory, M1 Garand, and 30-06. Gifting anything? Kyle, I'm debating on doing some, I'm making some stickers and some merch and stuff like that. I'll probably make that stuff available soon, and yeah, I'll do like giveaways and all that as well. So whatever you guys think. Nice collection. Love the way you have it organized as well. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Leo. That sword looks puny. That one right there? Yeah, no. David, I don't think I've seen that. Do I have a pepper box? I don't, but I think you have to be invited to that, right? I don't know. Nice, Zombie. That's awesome. Room value estimate. I think it's worth probably 80 to 90K, somewhere around in there. I'm not sure. Let's see. Multicolored ones. So these are for my kids. These are little 22 single shots. Andrew, let's do it. Let's do a ping. Thanks for the 2, brother. I appreciate that. Go on, ping that M1. Let's do it. Let's get some W's in the chat for Andrew, and we're going to do an M1 Garand ping. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Yeah, I won't pick any of these up, so YouTube won't allow me to touch any of these on stream. At least you can't see it. So I can't touch any of these, but I do make videos taking them to the range and all that. All right. Let's see. James, that's wild. That's awesome, man. It's about a humanist trying to survive. Okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting. David, I'll have to check it out. Is that a Marlin down there? So Black Hole Sun, no Marlin. Well, I guess it's a Marlin Model 60, but Heritage Settler, Uberti 1873 clone, and then a Stevens Falling Block right there. Nice Mosins. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Which one would I use for self-defense? For me, I've got a Glock 19. I don't have it out right now. That's my handgun for self-defense. And I do have a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro. But yeah. Got any bolt-action shotguns? None yet, actually. I should probably get on that, actually. It's 9 hours. Oh, my gosh. Okay. David, I'll have to check it out. What'd you say it's called again? And no BARs. Love to have one, though. Most expensive is this Trink shotgun right there. Winchester Model 1200. No flintlocks. I've got a couple of... This is a matchlock right here. An old Japanese samurai musket. And we've got a couple of cap locks. This is a Civil War Colt 1862. But yeah. Demo, I'm back, man. I'm back. Sorry, I've been sick. I'm still sick, but I'm all right enough. I think I'm well enough to do a stream, so... Anyway, I do have an SVT-40. Love that thing. Let's see. It's extremely dope. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Got a couple SKSs. Got 3, actually. So here's a Yugo SKS. And I've got 2 Norinco Chinese SKSs as well. 45 revolver. I don't think I do. I need one, though. I've got a... oh, my gosh. Oh, my... Cold Army Special right here, 1913 and 38 Special, and what else revolver-wise? A 357 Magnum, but so that's a Colt Python. I need a 45 revolver. I forget. I think Colt and Smith & Wesson make some from like World War II. So nice demo. That's awesome, man. AK, yes, I've got an AK right here. This is a Zastava M70. 45 long Colt or ACP. Okay, yeah, because they have like the half moon clips and stuff like that. I forget. Nice color. Hey, thanks. What's a rifle with the wood handle and scope? Talking about this one? If so, this is a Romanian PSL. Let's see. Manufacturer on the M1 is it's a Springfield Armory. Right there. Okay. Andrew, thanks again, man. I appreciate you donating. I'm not American, so every time I see that many guns, it's crazy. Kind of cool that you can do that. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I recognize that, for other countries and stuff, this might seem a little insane, but I really like the history of a lot of this stuff. So it's really cool to collect stuff from different wars and conflicts and stuff, and try to remember the past, not make the same mistakes, I guess. But I do have some stuff for like modern self-defense and all that. But hey, SOS, how you doing, bud? I appreciate you being here. Do you have a P90? No P90s or British L8s. Nothing like that. Desert Eagle, yes, right there. That is a 50 Action Express. So yeah. How many of these are still functional? Probably 90% of these. The only ones that don't work currently, Gewehr 43 needs a little bit of work. PA 63 needs some work. My Remington rolling block, the barrel's pretty wobbly, so I don't know if it's smart to shoot that yet. That Japanese Maxlock, I don't think I'm going to fire that thing. No idea if it's good to go or not. Probably not. And that Mosin's really in bad condition. And that shotgun is in bad condition too. Pretty much everything else is good to go though. So maybe 5 or 6 out of the almost 100 or so. So yeah. I could probably, yeah. Hey, it's Patty. Yeah, you just never know, I guess. Any Swedish AK-4 or 5? No, I haven't AMG. I have not. The black is nice, but you should get gold. Yeah, I do have got the gold Desert Eagle. It's a little crazy, but got the DC Designs F15. Okay, nice. Demo, that's awesome, man. I used to do some Microsoft Flight Simulator I had like a whole setup for like the Cessna to kind of practice when I wasn't flying. So let's see, what state? I'm out here in Missouri. I'm from North Carolina, but I'm out here in Missouri for now. So let's see. Yeah, I'm totally fine with sharing what state. I'm out in Missouri, so kind of near Kansas City. Lee Enfield is right here, #1 Mark III. Okay, so this right here is the Colt SP1 right there. You like Lego Star Wars? Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Got a few, guys. Got a few. Which one shoots a 40? I don't have any 40 cals. I used to. I had a SIG P226 Legion and 40, and then I traded it. Actually, I traded it for that right there. That's Steyr SPP right there. Smallest and largest. Smallest 22, largest 4570 out of that Cyclops, Remington rolling block, and where is it? Trapdoor rifle right there. Let's see. Conscious Robot, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to having people that are against guns or anything like that. You guys are always welcome to ask questions. I'm not an expert, so I kind of, I'm not the greatest at answering questions, but I just like the history, man. I'd say the vast majority of people that have guns are perfectly fine. There are some that are, a little crazy, give us a bad name, but that's how it goes with anything, I feel like. So anyway, do I have a revolver? I've got a few revolvers. I got the Colt Python, a Colt Army Special. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 2, made in 1864, so love the High Point. Hey, thanks. So yeah, the High Point was the first handgun I ever shot, so gotta remember my roots, man. Russian handgun, I don't think I have any. I want some, though. I want some Makarovs and some Tokarevs and stuff like that. We'll get there, though. Let's see. The Moose. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, thanks, guys. We're almost at 73K, 500. You guys are awesome. Tiny purple. Yeah, that's a SIG 938. I got it from my wife a while back. She doesn't really like it, so it's okay though. It's just another one for me to take to the range. So smallest pistol I've got is probably going to be Phoenix Arms Raven right there. A little 25 auto. I always want to say 25 ACP. I don't think that's a thing though. Demo, that's awesome, man. I do have a gold-plated Tommy gun. I wish. Not yet though. Not yet. Oh, you want a close-up of the Bond arms. Yeah, you got it. Got the Cyclops right there. That's a 4570. Andrew, absolutely, man. Absolutely. If I visit, can we go to the range together? Yeah, for sure. Seriously, let me know if you ever come. If you ever visit, we will go to the range. Let's go ahead and get some W in the chat for Andrew. And let's give you a ping, brother. 3, 2, 1. But yeah, realistically, I'm actually thinking of way later on down the line doing like a range day thing where you guys can come and, I don't know, we'll do something. Have to be, you know, in a couple of years or so, but because I think I want to say Brandon Herrera and like Donut Operator and them, I think they do that. So we'll see eventually. But I think it'd be kind of cool. Thanks again, Andrew. I appreciate you, man. Prepping, I don't really do a ton of prepping. I think it's a good idea, but yeah, I need to do more, honestly. SVD Dragunov, none of those. Legend Brother, I will definitely go for it. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. Mark, that's awesome. That's awesome. What's the silver one right here? This is a Federal Riot gun. So this right here was it's a 37 millimeter launcher. This one was used in the New York State Department of Corrections, but these were also used up in Northern Ireland during the Troubles and all that. So, let's see, Lou Leal, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so no Dragunovs. This is a Romanian PSL. Looks like it, but it's different. Let's see. For Robert Breaks In, which gun am I grabbing first? I don't know, man. I'll just grab that sword. Not really. I've got a Glock 19. That's probably what I would grab. So, RAF Breeze Norton. I probably said that wrong, man. Let me look it up. Breeze Norton. One sec. Sorry, guys. I'm out of breath. I'm sick, and I'm also need to do some exercise. Go and do some cardio. Breeze Norton. Okay. Wait, is that a... Oh, it's an air station. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Do I have any anti-tank rifle rounds? No, I don't. But there's a World War I museum out here in Kansas City. They've got a pretty cool anti-tank rifle and some of the rounds and all that. Super cool. Hey, Tyrant Hunter, how you doing, bud? Hopefully you've been doing good. Let's see, red, that's crazy. You said 1899 Colt Single Action Army that's gold plated. That's cool. All right, what is your oldest and newest? Oldest is this old Japanese Maxlock musket. It's an old samurai musket, probably 1700s. Newest one. Now, the latest thing I've got is this cheap shotgun. But I feel like most modern, probably that rifle right there, or I don't know. I mean, the AR is kind of an old platform. Maybe the GHM9, something like that. Nice, NC. That's awesome. I do have a Garand right here, M1 Garand, 30-06. How original is the M16A1 or A2? Yeah, so mine's a Colt SP1. So, you know, it's just a civilian version of it. So it doesn't have like the forward assist, stuff like that. Your long rifles make mine look like BB guns. NC, I appreciate you, buddy. I do. What's a small girl you got? I don't know. I got a lot of random things. These are for my kids right here. These are KSA Crickets, little 22s. So, yeah. So the Bison's actually a PSA Stuyson. It's just a clone. I'd love to have an actual Bison. That'd be cool. Hey Andrew, thanks for becoming a small iron, man. Let's get some W in the chat for Andrew. We gotta do a ping for that. Now I am working on getting some merch stuff going, and any members and stuff, I would just send you guys some merch for free, since you guys are members. But Andrew, this one's for you, bud. 3, 2, one. I appreciate you. Seriously. All right. But yeah, I'm working on making some stickers, some shirts and hoodies and mugs and all that. So we'll see. We will see. But I want it to actually be good quality, not like a, like a $75 hoodie that's really cheaply made. But we'll see. Had so many pings. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. It's crazy. It like survived World War II, and now it just gets racked constantly when I'm on stream. Is that a P320 M17? Yes. Mine's a Army issued M17. This one was at Fort Campbell. It's got all the stuff. Barais? Okay. Demo, thanks, man. Hopefully I said that right. Barais? You have the CZ. I don't have one of those. Biggest. And let's see. I got my Colt 45 Peacemaker. Nice, man. That's awesome. How much is the gold one? So when I got that one, it was probably probably 4 or 5 years ago. And that was about 3,600 beans. YouTube is weird, so I have to say beans. Any odd caliber ones? Yes, so I've got a 25 Stevens right here. That's pretty hard to come by. And this one is 32 rimfire, which is kind of hard to come by too, so. Oh, no well rods. That would be a cool one to have, though. Definitely. The biggest one I've got, Carolyn, is probably that HK SR9T. It's huge. It's pretty heavy, too. And then smallest gun I've got would probably be that Phoenix Arms Raven right there. Little 25 auto. Beretta M9. I carried one in the Army, but I don't have one yet. I love that thing, so I'll get one. But eventually. No Stens, no infield revolvers. I want one of those too. I think those are beautiful revolvers. Jimmy, thanks. I appreciate you. SOS, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be really cool, man. Any 4570 rifles? Yes, I've got a Remington rolling block right there. And a Springfield trapdoor rifle right there as well. How did I find the 1911? So I got it on Gunbroker a couple years ago. Fish, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a Colt U.S. Army 1911 made in 1917. Where to get the wall? Hold Up Display sent it to me. They're awesome. If you guys are interested in a wall like that, you can reach out to them. Tell them I sent you the arms room. They'll give you a discount. And I don't get kickbacks or anything, so. Let's see. Yeah, Gewehr 43 right there. Needs some work, but still cool to have. The military, okay, yeah. Yeah, the Raven's crazy, but there's a Nambu right there. Type 14. Let's see. I have an M1 Garand. I do. It is right there. Springfield. Springfield Armory, sorry. And 1911 Cody is right there. What's the smallest can you have compared to the biggest? You can pretty much have, I don't know, there's some things that are smaller, that's for sure. I play with plastic. I appreciate that, buddy. I do. Yeah, there's a high point right there. It's the first handgun I shot, so. Let's see. RAF Breeze Norton, right? Did I say that right, Demo? No ice cream, man. I'm confused. Full auto Glock. I don't have any of those. I might get an FRT at some point, but we'll see. I'm just going to run through my my ammo so quick once I get an FRT. So the handguns beside the M17, that's a SIG 938, and that's a PHP MV9, it's a Croatian handgun. Kind of a weird one. What's an FRT? So an FRT is a forced reset trigger. It's a new thing. I guess a relatively new thing. You can put it into a lot of different things like an AR or a handgun. Essentially, it's not considered to be a machine gun or anything or full auto, but it makes it shoot really, really fast. So it's crazy. I do know Desert Armory and more. I'm a mod on his channel. He's got an awesome channel. So yeah. No Glock 18s. I do have an Arisaka Type 99. Sadly sporterized. I do have a Type 38 air socket as well. No Makarovs. I've got like a BB gun Makarov under there. I threw it under there so people couldn't see it because I didn't want you guys to think I had an actual one. But yeah, so that BB gun is an air rifle or air gun. Sorry. Let's see. Do I have an AK? Yeah, I've got an AK right here. It's a Stava M70. Void, you're back. Thanks for being back, bud. M1 Garand is right there. Any wheel guns? Colt Python, Colt Army Special, and 38 Special. And what else? We got some other stuff. This right here is a Rock Island Armory M206. A few stuff. I'm trying to remember what the optic on that HK is. I don't see any like markings or anything. I mean, I do see like a random, there's some numbers and stuff. I'll look it up. I forgot. Let's see. Rager, no, it's not a stupid question. I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't know if the military has tested anything Terran Tactical or anything, but I don't know if it's more competition stuff. I haven't really looked into it, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'll look into it. Guys, thanks for subscribing. We're almost at 73K 500. You guys are the best. The HK with the scope you have is a PSG-1. So mine is a SR9T. It's the poor man's PSG-1. These were pre-bans. So HK tried to make these and not be, like to skirt the assault weapons ban. It failed. They got banned along with the Colt SP1, so. Let's see. Demo, yeah, don't worry. I'll do that after the stream. No Walther P38s. I want one, though. I definitely do. No FALs either. I think those are beautiful rifles, too. Let's see. Thanks, guys. We're 2 away from 500. Y'all are the best. Any 1911s? Yes. Right there. I only have one. It's a Colt U.S. Army made in 1917. All right. Let's see. Ethan, that's awesome, man. Colt Python Sig, thanks. I appreciate that. Do you have a Mossberg 590? I don't, but I've heard great things about him. That's definitely a solid shotgun. Is a 38 Special a good EDC? I know some people carry it. Personally, I don't know enough about it to really speak on it, but I've got 38 Specials. I just haven't looked into, like, ballistics and all that, but I think Paul Harrell carried one. I can't remember, though. Paul Harrell's definitely, he was a very knowledgeable dude, so I would trust his opinion. But do a desk pop? I can't. And maybe he carried something else. I could be completely off on that. Beretta M9, I don't have one. I've carried one in the Army and all that. It's definitely one I want, so I'll get one for the channel soon. You got the new Glock? No, I don't have any of those yet. I've got a Glock 19, what I got? Glock 19, Glock 21, and a Glock 26. Hey, Guns Ranch, how you doing, bud? Did I miss one of your chats, maybe? I don't know, but I appreciate you being here. If you guys haven't checked out Guns Blazing Ranch, chances are you've already seen him. You just don't even realize. Definitely give him a subscribe. Did you ever see Apaches when you served? Yeah. So when I was stationed in Hawaii, I would see Apaches fly around. I lived on an airfield, Wheeler Airfield, or Wheeler Army Airfield. They flew around just about every day. So my kids, YouTube censorship, yeah, that makes sense, Ranch. But yeah, I would see them doing their gunnery stuff. So they'd fly up and go to the range and all that and shoot their autocannons and their missiles and all that. Definitely cool to watch. But yeah. Half my comments are too spicy. I believe it, man. I believe it. Sorry, yeah, I haven't streamed for a while. I've got some upper respiratory crap, so. But I decided, I'm just going to stream anyway. SVD Dragunov, none of those. I do have a Romanian PSL, though. What was your first gun in the collection? So the very first gun would have been either a Mosin my dad gave me. I was probably 13. My granddad also gave me a pump action 20 gauge. It's one of those two. So let's see. Most favorite World War II gun? Probably the SVT-40. Love that thing. But if I could have anything, probably an MP40. Want one of those. Guys, thanks for 73K 500. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Do you have any Springfield rifles? Yes, I've got a M1 Garand. That's a Springfield, as well as this trapdoor rifle, also a Springfield. That was made in 1893, I believe. What's your favorite pistol? It's a hard question. For like usefulness, I carry a Glock 19. There's a lot of great options, but for like just like ridiculousness, maybe the Desert Eagle. I just got a Colt Detective 38 from Grandpa's estate. Nice, man. That's an awesome revolver. I've always wanted one of those, so very happy for you, bud. Colt 45, yes, right up there. Imagine getting bro mad and he pulls up with a musket. Yeah, I grab that Colt musket right there. That'd be wild. Trying to think of something even more wild. I don't think there's any. Well, okay, maybe this one right here. Grab that thing. The hear ye, hear ye. No, Ethan, you're good, buddy. I bet you don't have a gold tiger stripe. I feel like you know I do, and I feel like you're just saying that. But they're fun. They're stupid, but they're fun. Do they all fire still, even the old ones? Some of them don't. This one probably does, the Max Lock. I just haven't tried it. It's very, very old. So, which handgun would you pick if it came down to full combat? Sig or Glock? I carry a Glock, so I feel like I do that, but yeah. Nambu pistol. Yeah, I've got one. Type 14. What is your oldest gun, and do you have a flintlock? DeWay, first off, thanks for the $2, man. Oldest gun is this Japanese Max Lock, old samurai musket, like 1700s, something like that. I don't have any flintlocks. I've got the Max Lock, and I've got some cap locks. That's a cap lock, the 1862 Colt musket, as well as this random cap lock something. Clay, put this man on the list. No, man, please. First off, let's go ahead. DeWay, let's get some W in the chat for him. Max Lock, way old school. Absolutely. Ranch. Absolutely. All right, DeWay, this one's for you, bud. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, man. Guns Blazing Range. I don't think I'm going to go to SHOT Show this year. But I think I'll go next year, man. We'll see. Joined at the right time. Hey, I'm glad you're here for that, man. Do I have a Gewehr? I do. I've got a Gewehr 88, old World War I rifle, and then a Gewehr 43 right there. Do you have the first Colts? No, I don't have anything like that. I think Guns Blazing Ranch has some pretty old Colts, though. Yeah. Buddy's ready for the ATF. No, I don't want that smoke. Donald Pump. I don't. Just made every German crank jab, probably. Any lever actions? Yeah, I've got a couple. Heritage Settler in 22. Uberti 1873 clone right there. 45 Colt. Or 45 Colt. And then a Stevens Falling Block. Man, I wish I had a PTRS. I do. Let's see. I don't see a BB gun. Yeah, there's a couple of BB guns in the back. Daisy Red Rider. I think it's the Buck model, though. And then a Daisy Pump Action. But yeah, red flag laws. Hate to see this guy coming. Yeah, dude, I don't want that, man. I don't. What's your favorite gun? I don't know. It's a hard question. It's like my kids. I've got a lot of kids. Well, I don't have a lot of kids. I got 4 kids, which I don't know. I guess is a lot, but I don't know why I said that. But anyway, SVT 40. That's one of my favorites. 1874 Colt Peacemaker, but my oldest is a Wilkinson Pepper Box. Man, that's cool. That's really cool, dude. Is that on the table your only Glock? No, I've got 3. I've got a Glock 19 that I carried. This is a Glock 21. Those guns are your kids, bro. I guess so. I don't know. These are for my kids. I teach my kids with these, so 1840. Man, that's wild. That's really cool, Ranch. Any guns that have been in any wars? I mean, I'm sure some of these have. I just don't know. It's kind of hard to know. But I'm sure some of these saw service at some point. Any odd 22s? Not really. Yes, I do have a sword. Old Japanese Shingunto Type 95 sword. It's a World War II Japanese sword, I guess. How do you afford all this with 4 kids? So I got most of this while I was active duty Army. So I just kind of like I don't know, drove a Prius, I guess, before I had 4 kids, and just traded stuff and got rid of stuff I didn't need, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. What is your highest caliber gun? Probably a 45-70. Hey, Rogue Gunfighter, Peekaboo. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Let's get some W's in the chat for Gunfighter. Let's give you a ping, man. All right, here we go. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. And if there's anything else you guys want me to rack, just let me know and I'll do it. Let's see. All right. Rogue, I appreciate you, bud. No 50 cals. Let's see, bro. I got my family to play Battlefield. Nice, man. I feel like Battlefield 6 isn't that bad. I like it. I play it a decent amount, so. Do I have an MP40? I've got the BB gun version. I don't have a real one. I do want a real one, though. Let's see. I completely agree. Oh my gosh. I completely agree, Blazin. Ping, it's definitely the only one worth hearing, in my opinion. Yes, here's a gold Desert Eagle. Pretty ridiculous, but kind of fun. Let's see. Brap. Always double tap that algorithm. Thanks, man. If you guys don't mind, double tap that screen. It really helps. Yeah, man, the real MP40s, they're pretty penny. That's for sure. Most expensive is this. I don't know why I was about to say Japanese Maxlock. It's actually this right here, Trink Shotgun Winchester Model 1200. Revolvex, I don't know, man. I had a whole bunch of random Legos, so I just threw them up there. So yeah. Let's see. The SKS does have a satisfying racking noise, I guess. What do you call a running turkey? Let's hear it. That God. What do you call a running turkey? I don't know why, but oh, sorry, I read that. So I don't have an 1897. I've got this is an old Marlin Model 23, 24, something like that. Fast food, nice. That God, there you go, dude. That's a good one. Yeah, I got 3 SKSs, couple of Narinkos right here, and then a Yugo right there. No Remington 700s. I know that's like a very solid rifle, but this type of content I watch. Hey, JK, I appreciate you, buddy. Just up to the channel. Great content, awesome collection. Thanks so much, Heath. I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. You guys are the best. What do you call an illegally parked frog? Dude, I have no idea. You gotta enlighten me. Whew. You want me to rack that one? I reckon I could do that. I could do it. Hang on. A toad. Oh, nice, man. That guy. I'm gonna have to use these on my kids. All right, here's that little Sig 938, the little purple one. All right, that was it. All right, you want me to show the sub count? I can do that. All right. Yeah, so there's the sub count. Somebody wanted me to show it. I think so they can subscribe. There it is right there. 73,539. I appreciate all you guys. All right, yep, there you go. I think you subbed. Thanks, I appreciate you. Gavin, could you please give me a shout out? Of course. Thanks for being here, Gavin. I appreciate you. I try to answer every comment if I can, but man, it gets to moving sometimes, so it's kind of hard. The Black Revolver. I've got a couple, I think. This right here is a Colt Army Special in 38, made in 1913, I think. This is a Rock Island Armory M206. Hopefully that answered your question. AR-15s, I've got 3. There's a Beretta ARX right there with that 37mm launcher. Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro, and a Colt SP1 right there. And then the Auto 5 is actually a Remington Model 11. It's a, what is it? A riot gun from World War II. I just so happened to sub right when you showed me the sub count. Hey, Tyler, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Gavin, no, this is all just my personal collection, man. Winchester. I've only got one Winchester, actually, and it's that Winchester Model 1200 Trink Shotgun. That's it. I love guns, but I'm glad I found this live. Thanks, Chaos. I stream pretty often. I've been sick, so I haven't streamed for a little bit, but I'm feeling decent enough to where I'm going to keep streaming. So anyway, I do have an M1. I do. Grayson, I've got that right there. That's an Underwood, 1943. So I do have a Krag. Sadly, it was sporterized, but still like it. 3040, right there. How many Rugers? I don't know if I have any Rugers. I used to, but no, I've got a Ruger LCP actually. But it's with my family in North Carolina, not here with me. So, do I have a Farsight? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Lizard King, thanks, man. You like the Legos? I appreciate you. That's why you haven't been streaming. I was wondering why I couldn't find you streaming. Yeah, so I've been sick. Got some upper respiratory thing. I'm also in college full time for flight school. So I've got kind of coming up on the end of the semester. So I've had a lot of finals and exams and all that. So, hey, Christopher, how you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Farst, History Daily, I appreciate you being here. Seriously. Jesus loves y'all and died for y'all's sin on the cross. Lopez, completely agree. Love Jesus. Thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate you. How we doing? Hey, I'm good, man. I appreciate you guys for being here. Are the pink, teal, and purple? Yes, they are. These are 22 long rifle, single shot bolt actions, KSA Crickets. Did I inherit any guns? I didn't. Okay, that's not true. I did inherit, I think 2 or 3. My granddad gave me this. This is his service handgun from when he was a police officer. Let's see what else we got. A Mosin my dad gave me when I was about 13. And then my granddad also gave me a 20 gauge pump action. But the rest of these I've gotten on my own. So let's see. No Barretts, not yet. I don't think I've ever even handled a Barrett or anything. So let's see. The Pikmin guy, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. Do I have Nerf guns? I do. Yeah. What are you learning to fly, helicopter or plane? Yeah, I'm learning to fly planes. Right now I'm flying like a Cessna 172. Got about 80 or 90 hours. But yeah, so I'm trying to become an airline pilot and all that. So do the commercial pilot thing. So, but this is what I'm really passionate about. I love this stuff and doing the YouTube thing. So I'll still be doing this no matter what. But PSG1, hey, thanks, man. Yeah, mine's like the poor man's version. It's an HK SR9T. But yeah. Yep, I was active duty Army for about 9 years. I'm still in now. I'm in the National Guard, so still do that kind of stuff. But anyway, I only do it like 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks out of the summer, I guess. So anyway, 454 Casull. I don't have any of those, but I'd love to. Every time I hear that, I just think of Kentucky Ballistics. No 338s either. What's your favorite? It's a hard question. I do like the SVT-40. I'll give you 2 nickels. Nice, man. This is my favorite Mosin. This Imperial one right here. That's my oldest one. I haven't played... no, I have played Counter-Strike. I played it like once or twice, and I got wrecked. What's your favorite caliber? And I hope this helps to get your license. Nathan, thanks so much, man. Thanks for the 10, brother. Favorite caliber? That's a really hard one. 22 is fun to take to the range. It's very easy on the wallet. But, man, I really like doing 45-70 out of that Springfield trapdoor. That thing's a ton of fun. I think I'd have to say that. Handgun-wise, probably 50 Action Express out of that Desert Eagle. It's fun, too. But let's get some W in the chat for Nathan. Let's get you an M1 Grand Ping, man. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you, Nathan. All right. At some point, I'll post like videos of flying and all that too. But I have to have my commercial pilot's license before I can do that. Otherwise, the FAA will not be happy. So let's see. Your exam, don't crash the plane. My exam, 2 + 2 = 4. Not gonna lie, the first time I flew by myself, that was stressful. Definitely stressful. But it's not that bad. I had a friend who was in the military that I played with. Nice. That's awesome, dude. How much was a Browning Auto 5? So mine's a Remington Model 11. And I got it for like 700 beans. YouTube is weird, so I have to say beans. But yeah. Andrew, yeah, it's absolutely fun. Man, if you come visit, we'll go fly and we'll go to the range. Type 38, I do. Type 38 Arisaka right there with the Type 30 bayonet. Favorite deer hunting rifle? I've actually never done deer hunting, but the issue I have is I think there's too many good options that I could take with me. So I'm not really sure. What's more stressful, the takeoff or the landing? In my opinion, the landing. Taking off is not that bad. It was very stressful at first, but taking off's not bad. Landing is, yeah. Andrew, absolutely, dude. Yeah, we'll do it, dude. Especially flying with like some turbulence whenever you're by yourself. Man, I did not like it. But you get over it. It's fine. Are you doing hunting this season? I don't think I will this season. All right. Hopefully it's working. Adam, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Can you guys hear me? I just got a phone call. Hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you guys can hear me, hopefully. Let's see. Why do you have so many guns that are loaded? They're not loaded, but I just like to collect, so. Okay, yeah, it went off. Okay. Let's see. Estimated collection value. I don't know, man. Probably about 80 to 90K, something like that. So somewhere around in there. What's your opinion on sporterized rifles? I think they're good. You can obviously you can bring them back to their I don't know, you can restore them. But they should be like less. You shouldn't be paying the same amount as like a I don't know, like this is a non-sporterized Mosin. I wouldn't get a sporterized Mosin for the same price. At least in my opinion. So do I have a Dragoon? I probably do. I need to research it more, to be honest. Saiga 12, mine is a SDS Lynx. Do I have a tactical sniper rifle? Not really, I don't think. I mean, I've got the HK SR9T. I think it's kind of cool. What good gun for Monkey? Monkey, I don't know, dude. I knew it. Yeah, you're right, bud. What's up? I love the artillery. Thanks so much, Jay. I appreciate you. Guys, thanks for subbing. We're almost actually at 73K. Somebody just unsubscribed, but that's okay. 73K, 600. We're getting there. I appreciate you guys. Rifle with a huge knife on it. Are you talking about this Type 38 Arisaka or Colt SP1 with that bayonet, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. The trigger on the SVT Ford, I've never really thought about it. I feel like it's decent. I've never really thought it was bad, so. What in the Call of Duty is going on here? Russell, Call of Duty definitely influenced me over the years, so. But yeah, I just like to collect. Oh, Dragoon, black powder cap and ball revolver. I don't have any of those. Sorry, I thought you meant like a Mosin, like a Dragoon. My bad, man. Silliest of the Billies. No, man. I'm not Unk. I mean, I'm getting old. I'm like 28, about to turn 29, but it is what it is. Grandpa carried an M2 carbine. Nice. Kathy, that's cool. I've got an M1 right there. But yeah, the new COT's so bad. Yeah, I didn't get it. I got Battlefield 6 instead, so. Yep, Red Knight, you're absolutely right, dude. Right there. Renee, I appreciate that. Yes, I do have a Krag. 30-40 Krag, right there. Silly, so the Billies, come on, man. Let's see, you have the whole armory there. I appreciate you. I do. You've got a 1911. Nice, dude. That's awesome. What's a revolver above the Derringer? So this is a Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army made in 1864. I don't have any 1880 Winchesters. I wish, but I'm getting Battlefield 6 tomorrow. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I do like it. Boring. Come on, man. What are you into, silliest of the Billies? Let me know. Unk oil up. That's wild, dude. I appreciate you being here, though. Mauser? I don't have hardly any Mausers. I've got one, a Spanish Mauser, model 1916. Can we get a closer look at the lever actions? Yeah, you got it, man. We got a Heritage Settler right here. Move my foot because sometimes YouTube takes me down if I show my feet, or not my feet, my shoes, sorry. Heritage Settler. This right here is an Uberti 1873 clone. So, let's see. I shot my first shotgun today. Nice, dude. Give me a shout. Let's get a game. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, we can definitely do that, dude. What do you play on? I play on PlayStation. So, what's the hand? Yeah, that's a good question. So this is just a random bayonet with this little baby hand on here. So the reason I do that is I used to just point with my regular hand and be like, hey, this right here is a Colt 1862 musket. But YouTube would take me down sometimes. So the AI, if you touch a gun, if you pick anything up, they'll shut down your stream really quickly. But the AI can't really tell if I'm pointing or if I'm touching something. So I use this so I can hopefully win the appeal whenever I'm like, hey guys, I've got this. This is obviously not my hand. It sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. It is what it is. Yeah. Is that hand historical? Definitely. I've actually got a whole bag of hands right here, which is kind of weird. So, anyway. Looks strange, so. PS5. Okay, yeah, Andrew, definitely. If you want to email me, man, email me your freaking username or whatever, and I'll add you. Or I guess you could just add me. I should just be the arms room. I don't know. Email me because I can't remember off the top of my head. Bro's ready for the wrong Santa. Gamertech. Yeah, dude, my brain's not working. On these live streams, my brain like shuts down. Let's see. Most expensive is this Trink shotgun right here. Winchester Model 1200. Desert Eagle 50 is my dream pistol. How much was it and where did I get it? So I got this one a couple years ago on Gunbroker for about 3,600 beans. YouTube is weird, so I have to say beans, but I think you catch my drift. You could definitely find one for less than that if you don't do the gold tiger striped. Yeah. Let's see. I figured if I'm getting a Desert Eagle, I should get the most ridiculous one so I don't have to get another one. So, I'm Japanese, but the Type 38 is still an amazing rifle. I'm jealous because I only have the Airsoft Type 38. I love the Type 38. It's a great rifle. I do like it. I've got the Type 99, sadly sporterized. The other Japanese things I've got a Type 14 Nambu. It jams on me a lot, but I really love it. Here's a Type 95 Shingunto sword. It's a World War II Japanese sword. And then I have I'm going to butcher this, but Tanegashima, that old matchlock. So, let's see. The one and only scrap. Hey, thanks for the 2, bud. Do you have a, let's see, do you have a Car 98K? I don't, but I wish I did. Let's get some W's in the chat for the one and only. And we're going to give you a ping, man. Andrew, did you add me? I think I just got a PlayStation notification that someone added me. Let's see. The one and only. Let's give you a ping, man. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let me get this back on the wall. Andrew, I think so. I think it's the same, man. I can't remember, but someone just added me. I don't know if it was you, though. Unk Oil Up. Silliest of the Billies. Man, what do you like, dude? Let me know. Any World War I rifles? I've got a few. The Myth, the Legend, the most powerful weapon, the tactical E-tool. Right there. Yeah. It wasn't you. Okay, somebody else added me then. It's okay, though. Let's see. What was I going to say? World War I stuff. P14 Enfield. Gewehr 88. Yeah, absolutely. All right, you be careful. Make sure they're not loaded and have a good day. Absolutely, bud. I keep these all unloaded. Treat them like they're loaded, but yeah, I appreciate you. Have a great one, Will. Thanks so much. Let's see. Nice guns. Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate that. Guys, thanks for 73K 600. Y'all are the best. Must be the same. We'll add you now. Let's get gaming. Yeah, man, absolutely. Add me, Andrew. Let me know. The Vietnam Super Rare Shotgun is some... Yeah, no, it's a great one. Red Knight. I appreciate you. Close up of the AK. Zastava M70, ZPAP. So yeah, you like older looking shotguns. I like old stuff too, Nitro. Grand ping, yeah. Anytime we get super chats, we do a ping. So, purple one, yeah, that's gonna be a Sig 938 right there. It's a 9mm. I got it for the wife. She doesn't really like it, so I take it to the range. SOS 400 Nitro. What is that, like an elephant kind of gun or what? What Mosin should I get? There's a lot of great ones out there, man. There's so many different models, and some are more rare than others and all that. For me, I love the Imperial ones. I really want to get like a Remington one, but I don't have one yet. So, Sour. Hey, thanks, man. Okay, Andrew, I think I see you just added me. Do I have a 380? I do. I do. This random, I think it's a Cobra 380. So I've got that. I do have a Finn Mosin. I think I've got a couple of finished captures, but no actual like finished Mosins. G3, yeah, so mine's a HK SR9T. Right there. No Pit Vipers. Not yet. Pit Viper, is that like a John Wick kind of thing, or is that a Terran Tactical thing? I can't remember. Let's see. I like Glocks. I've got a couple of Glocks. I got 3 Silliest of the Billies. I like your name, man. That's funny, not gonna lie. But yeah, let's see. Trying to think. Any Swedish Mausers? No, I don't have any of those. Is that a 40mm launcher on the handgun? So Nathan, first off, thanks for the 2. So it's a couple of 37mm launchers. So they do like smoke, flares, flashbangs. This is a Federal Riot gun, and this is a TAC 79, as well as this right here. This is a TAC D. This is a 37mm like projectile thing. It's more like a firework round. So Andrew, yeah, I think I saw you added, bud. I appreciate you. But Nathan, yeah, they're definitely fun. They're not considered firearms, so they can go straight to your door. It's actually a lot of fun. So, Nathan, let's get you a ping. Let's get some W's in the chat for Nathan. But yeah, the firework rounds are like overpriced, like mortars. If you guys are familiar with those, but anyway, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you. The flashbangs are pretty cool though, and the smoke's not bad. So, Exotic Ammo sent me all that, so you guys could probably reach out to Exotic Ammo. Let them know I sent you. I'm sure they'd give you a discount. And I don't get kickbacks or anything on that, so. The one and only scrap, that ping almost made me bust. Let's do another one. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's do another one. More W's in the chat for the one and only. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go, bud. All right. All right, I'm going to make sure I'm not missing one before I put this back up. All right, we're good. Good to go. Sorry, guys. I'm like sniffling and all that. So JQK, mine does have the chrysanthemum, but it was like partially, it's a partial mum. So some of it was taken off, which kind of sucks. Let's see. What was I going to say? Yep, they're all real, Brittany, all real. I got a Lee Enfield, I do. Lee Enfield #1 Mark III right there. So World War I 303 British. Subscribe and hit the like button. Absolutely, Christopher. I appreciate you. Hey, mate, just got a classic Springfield. I do. Springfield trapdoor rifle, 1893 is when that one was made. W Legos. Hey, thanks. Got a whole bunch of guns and Legos. Let's see. Pump shotgun. I got a few. Yeah. 400 Nitro Safari rifle, 700 grain bolt. Man, I'm sure those things are kicking. Evan, am I going to the Gundies? Probably not. I don't think I was nominated for anything. I forget where the Gundies are. Do you know where are they at? I'm out here in Missouri, so I guess I'm like central to wherever I guess it would be, but yes, I do have a Ross rifle. Mark II, right here. Love that thing. It's a US marked, so need to call it a night here, boss. Have a great day, night. Hope you get well soon. Hopefully get some game. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. Have a great night. Thanks so much for becoming a member. Thanks for donating. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll definitely play, man. I appreciate you. Holy Second Amendment rights. Yeah, I got a few. Pistol Pete. Let's see. Pistol Pete, I think I've seen him on here. Live streaming, right? Thank you, brother. Hey, thank you, Andrew. Seriously. Have you thought about getting the Cyclops Tribal? Yes, I have. Bond Arms sent me that actually for review. That thing is insane. I've shot it exactly 3 times. It's crazy, man. I do have an SVT-40. That's my favorite World War II rifle. Do I have a Super Soaker? I do. Outside somewhere. I think it's in the backyard. You should invest in flight sim setup and get micro. No, absolutely. Tyler, I've got one actually. I've got like a, I forget what the sim is, but no, it's absolutely great. So if any of you guys are thinking about starting to fly and all that, definitely get a flight simulator. It'll actually save you money. Because yeah, right now I go to university and I'm trying to do the flight school stuff, but eventually I'll be a flight instructor. So if any of you guys want to learn how to fly, I could teach you eventually. That's gonna be a couple years though. Anyway, do I have a Tommy gun? No Tommy guns, but eventually. Hey Nathan, thanks for the 10, man. Let's see. Let me heart that and like it. Have a good night. I gotta go. I want a ping for the road though. Let's give you a road ping, man. Here we go. Let's get some W's in the chat for Nathan. Hope you have a great night, dude. 3, 2, 1. Thanks so much, man. Have a good night. And I'll be back on tomorrow. So, unless this freaking sickness gets the better of me, but I'll be fine, I think. All right. Any French guns? Yes, I do have a Berthier right here. I believe it's an M16 Berthier right there. I want to sub, but YouTube won't let me. Oh, that's crazy. That's okay. The one and only. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's get some W's in the chat for the one and only, and let's get you a ping too, bud. 3, 2, 1. I appreciate you, man. No worries. No worries at all. All right. Let's see. Arcan Optics. I don't think I've ever seen that, Christopher. I'll have to look into it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm Canadian, so I can't get any cool guns. I'm sorry, man. I really am. Yeah, you guys are definitely going through, that's for sure. Whew. Guys, thanks for subbing. We're almost at 73K 650. That's wild. You guys are the best. Is that a straight pull bolt rifle left of the Saiga? Yes. It's a Schmidt-Rubin. Sadly, it was sporterized. That's one of the straight pulls I've got. I've got the Steyr M95 right there, and I've got the not the SVT-40. What the heck? The Ross Rifle Mark II. Sorry. Okay, nice, Christopher. I'll look into it, man. Triple M Farm. I do remember you, man. Thanks for being back. Hopefully, in the next 5 years, the arms room will have a working battle tank. We could do it, man. We can do it. I think so. That'd be cool. And the question is, what tank? What tank should I get? It says not enough subscribers when I try to sub to other people due to my YouTube having monetization. Okay, that's weird, man. Really weird. Hey there, you all right? Yeah, Seth. Sorry, I'm sick with some like upper respiratory crap. But I'm getting better. So I'm not saying Canadians don't have it bad, but there are worse countries. And that's true, the Flying J. Absolutely, that is true. There's some countries, obviously, where you can't have anything. But I definitely know what you mean. A Panzer II, that's not a bad one. A T-72, that's not bad either. Wow, man, very nice collection. Thanks so much, Brian. I appreciate that. I got to go. Triple M, have a great one, man. I'll be back on, so no worries. No worries at all. Let's see. What was my first? I had a, probably a Mosin, I think was my first. You want to see the Daniel defense as always? Yeah, of course. Right there. M4 V7 Pro. I need a good scope for my 243. I don't know, man. There's a lot of good options out there. Let's see. ATI sent me that optic. I really like it. But there's so many good options, man. I don't know. What do you guys suggest? Where do you get the hold-up displays? So Hold-Up Displays sent me this to review and all that a couple months ago. I love this thing, man. I really do. If you guys need anything like this, you can reach out to them. Tell them I sent you. the arms room, they should give you a discount. I don't get kickbacks, so that's honestly just how I feel about it. So there's lots of companies that try to send me stuff. I try to only like push like anything that I believe in, like recommend it to you guys and stuff like that. I'm not gonna push something that I don't believe in. So Mason, thanks for being here. Anything Nerf? I got a couple, yeah. I got a couple. I got a lot of World War II stuff too. Okay, like the Christmas lights, thanks. I just threw them up today. Just thought it'd be kind of a random thing. I figured maybe you guys would like it. Angel, thanks so much. Anybody got any recommendations for a good optic for a 243? Because I'm not sure off the top of my head. I do have a Desert Eagle right there. I am American. You're absolutely right. I do have a 25 auto, a Phoenix Arms Raven right there. A couple of random things right here, guys. So it's Nerf for nothing. Absolutely. Working my way up to a collection like yours. How do you like the hold-up display? Seem expensive for what it is. It is kind of spendy, not gonna lie. But man, it's good quality. I'm actually very impressed with it. It's held up. It's been up for probably 5 to 6 months now, and I've had no issues with it. So, yeah, honestly, I like it, but I definitely understand what you mean, man. I like 50 calorie per flintlocks. I'm confused, Terry. I'm sorry. No Hellcats. I'll eventually though. I got a couple of Lugers, Kevin. Right there's one. Right there's one. No cans. I've got one can. Omega 9K on that B&T GHM9. Let's see. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. ELW, I really am, man. What's your favorite caliber? 22 is really fun. It's not bad on the wallet or anything. I like the 50 Action Express out of the Desert Eagle. It's a ton of fun too. And then 4570 out of that Springfield trapdoor rifle is a ton of fun too. I meant to say flintlocks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any flintlocks. I've got a couple of cap locks. There's one, Colt 1862, and Max Lock right there. Let's see. Ronnie, that's awesome, man. I hope you get him back soon, dude. I do. Caden, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Amanda Class, I see. Hey, thanks. No Smith & Wesson bodyguards, but I am planning on getting one, man. I do plan to get one. I went to my local gun shop and held one. Man, that thing is crazy. It feels good in the hand, so we'll see. Did I see the SIG 365 Legion? No, I haven't. I'll have to look it up, man. The Saiga 12 is actually an SDS Lynx. It's a Chinese clone. I do have a Judge right there. Taurus Judge. Real, thanks so much, man. Any MPA? I don't think so. Off the top of my head. Don't get it, they suck. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I've heard good things about it, so I'll have to look into it maybe. Yeah, so mine's a PSA Stizen. I wish it was a real one, but let's see. Nice. Gunsmoke Hollow. That's awesome, man. Yeah, no, I've never I think I've seen the Stevens 520, but let me look it up really quick just to double check. It is what I think. But yeah, that would be awesome to have. Stevens 520 trench gun. Okay, yes, that is the one I was thinking of. Those look awesome. I'm glad you got one, dude. Let's see. 3 tanks in my opinion. IS-2 tank, German Panther, M60A3 Patton. Okay, yeah. How many times have I shot the Desert Eagle? I've probably put 150 rounds or so through that thing. And I like it. It kind of ran a little quirky at first, but it runs pretty good now. So now, guys, I am wondering. I'm thinking about doing a PO box, letting you guys send stuff like whatever mail or crazy stuff you guys want to send. Is that something you guys think I should do? Because I could do like a video doing like a mail call thing, and I would do it live, but I don't know what on earth you guys are gonna send. So we'll see. Kurt Cobain special. Yeah, I think the Remington Model 11 was the shotgun he used, as morbid as that is. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, good idea. Okay, yeah. I do have a dog. I don't have a dog. I love dogs. I like cats. I'm in a rental, and my landlords won't let me have pets right now, so I can't have a dog right now. But eventually. Um, Brian, that's wild, dude. I have to go now, so you can't go wrong doing what's right. Absolutely set. Have a great one, man. I do have a Gavera 43. It is right there. M1s, M1 Carbine, M1 Garand. Let's see. HVAC, I've always heard that. I need to actually look into it, dude. I'm out here in Missouri, Peruvian. 38 revolver. I've got a Rock Island Armory M206 and a Colt Python, which is, yes, 357 Magnum, but also does 38. And a Colt Army Special in 38. What do I like more? Right now, I like the Colt Python. The only, closest thing to the Colt single action Army is, this right here. It's a Heritage Rough Rider, which is really cool, but yeah. What handgun is under the Luger? So I've got 2 Lugers. So this is a Desert Eagle. This is a Croatian PHP MV9. Oh, sorry. You want to know about this, Mike? My bad, dude. This is a HK SR9T. So it's like the PSG one, but the poor man's version. I say that, but there's still like 10K. So as you can see, this says made in West Germany. Oh, come on. I think other people copy your stream. Shadow, what do you mean, man? How are people copying, you think? This is an old pre-ban. I say old. It's, what would that be? 80s, 90s, something like that. I guess 90s, right? Anyway, so it's HK SR9T with PSG1 parts. It came from HK like that. So HVAC, I'll have to look into it, man. I will. So yeah, sorry, I don't feel like I gave a good answer on that, but yeah, it's just like a kind of like a PSG1, but a little bit different. My next pistol will be a boot gun, like a Beretta Bobcat or something. Yeah, that would be cool, SOS. I definitely want one of those. I feel like those are a vibe for sure. Any Star Wars guns? Closest thing would be this. I believe like Bosk's gun is like made after this, the Federal Riot gun. So anyway, what else though? I feel like there was something else. Also, I have these Navy Talker helmets, which I think were for like inspired the Rebels helmets on Star Wars, I think. But anyway. Whew. HK's available. Okay, interesting. Nobody. That's interesting. CZ Shadow Compact 2. I've heard great things about them. I don't have any. The only CZ I've got is this Model 27. It's a World War II handgun. The Deagle was about 3,600 beans. Yeah, there's a guy who's live streaming as well. He also has a pointer and copies you. Hey, that's okay, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, I guess. But that's no big deal. Quite a few Nagants. Yeah, I got a couple, man. What type Nambu? 14. Yes, it's a Type 14 right there. The PR57. I need one. I don't have one yet. The PR5. Oh, duh. PR57 isn't 5.7. I'm guessing. What do you do for work? Very average. So pretty much I collected all this while I was active duty Army, and now I've left active duty about a year ago, and I'm in the National Guard now, but I work like a remote job. I do some marketing stuff. I'm also full time in like college, I guess. Trying to become a pilot, and then I do this. This is what I'm most passionate about, so I'd really like to do this full time, but we'll see. YouTube restricted you? Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite rifle? I don't know. Chris, yeah, ammo is, dude, that's a lot. I go through ammo like crazy. So I haven't gone to the range in a minute, but I will. Jacob, I'm going to hop off too soon. Hope you have a great night. I appreciate you. I want your 4570. Which one? Which one, SOS? You can have this one. That one's insane. Almost flies out of my hand every time. Chris, yeah, dude, it's wild. It is wild, man. No 40 cals. I have a whole bunch of 40 ammo from, I used to have a SIG 226 Legion, and it was in 40, but I need another one, so. Let's see. Awesome collection. Hey, Chris, I appreciate you, brother. Sutherland, thanks so much. What year is that M16? So if you're talking about this, is a 1972 Colt SP1. It's a civilian version. Now this is technically an M16, the Berthier. It's a World War One rifle. So, wait, no, that stuff's prescription. I'm confused, man. So beautiful. Hey, thanks. I appreciate you, man. Golden Pistol is a Desert Eagle, 50 Action Express. I'd love to have a LaBelle community, yeah. The pink one, I don't know if you're talking about this one. These are KSA Crickets. And then this is a SIG 938. Okay, some of you guys also have Berthiers. That's awesome. I definitely like it. I think it's one of the coolest looking rifles from World War One. Do I want to be a pilot like Tom Cruise in American Made? I don't think I've seen that movie, but yeah, no, I want to be like a airline pilot. We'll see at some point. Seriously, awesome stuff. Glad you have stumbled on your channel. Chris, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. Thanks for being here. P38. No P38s yet. Scroll under your video and there's a grown girl playing with a doll. There's some wild stuff on lives, man. I used to scroll these things. Man, there's some wild stuff, dude. I do not scroll them anymore. No, the lever action 45%. Oh, okay. Glock 22, 40 cal. Actually, I used to have one of those, man. Then I gave it to a friend. But yeah. How much? I want to say I've spent probably 40K, 50K, somewhere around there for this, for all these things, but it's definitely worth more than that now. So, Red, I'll check it out, man. You're definitely, I don't think you're the first one to recommend that to me. Some of the other pilots, I think, were saying I should check it out. So, let's see. Alina, no worries. Let me see. What is your favorite? Okay, what's the blue 22 on the desk? Yeah, so these are KSA Crickets, all three of these. 22 single action or single shot bolt actions. I got these for the kids, so I'm gonna teach my kids how to shoot with them. So and I already have started, I guess, but let's see. So CM, I can't shoot anything. I can't even touch these on a live stream, which kind of sucks. But if you check out my channel, I've got lots of videos shooting them and all that. So, these are pretty cool guns. Do you have a Steyr Scout? I don't. I wish I did. Need some more Steyr stuff. I've got an M95 from Steyr, but I think that's it. So, but yeah, YouTube is weird about live streams. You can't touch anything. So, Ralph, thanks for subbing. Guys, I appreciate you. We're almost at 73K, 700. You guys are the best. Thanks for 500 likes. I really do appreciate that. We've been live streaming for about an hour and a half. I'll probably hop off soon, but I'll be back on tomorrow. So, no Carcanos yet, but they're not too bad. You could definitely. I know finding ammo for them is a bit of a pain, but yeah. Let's see. Maybe you should have a tea party with YouTube. Yeah, maybe so, man. Maybe so. Do you know if the Nambu was an NCO or officer issued? I don't know. I wonder. Maybe I could figure that out though. Sutherland, thanks for subbing, guys. I appreciate all you guys. We're 15 away from 700. Y'all are the best. 14 now. I appreciate you. Mauser to the right of the gun. Okay, so you're talking about this. This is a Spanish Mauser, model 1916. So probably using the Spanish Civil War, as well as I have a Spanish Civil War Mosin right there. Definitely cool piece of history. Can some time you out for 34 hours? That's wild, man. How many guns do I own? I'm getting close to 100. I'm probably around 90 something. So we'll get there soon, though. We will get there soon, I reckon. Which gun is my favorite, and what side did you go to? My favorite, like historical, is that right there, and this is SVT-40 from World War II. As far as like what I carry, I've got a Glock 19 that I carry. It's got a Chiricahn RMR. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, Legos and guns. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, they're all real. True American, thanks. Was that a Krag? Yes, there's a Krag right there. 30-40. Sadly, it was sporterized, though. Love your shooting videos. Straight to the point. No bull crap. Hey, thanks. I need to get back and do more of them, though. Hey, how's it going, Jacob? Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I've been sick. But yeah, I really do appreciate you. Let's see, end of show. Come on, man. If you ever get the chance, you should try to. Okay, let's say a Kusaka site. Don't matter which one they're sick. I'll check it out, dude. Yeah. You keep turning, they're gonna be. Yeah, maybe. Mine, maybe, dude. I like 44 mags. I don't have any of those yet, but eventually. Let's see, guys. I think I'm probably gonna hop off soon. Good to see you back, man. I was starting to wonder. I think you texted too, and I think I need to text you back, man. My bad. I'm literally the worst at texting. But yeah, America, end the show. What are you talking about, man? Oh, anything from IWI, IMI? Not really. I mean, technically, the Desert Eagle. Mine's a Magnum Research, but I think at one point they were IWI, IMI. So, let's see. Okay, you need to know what the one is with the scope on the wall. So that is a HK SR9T. If that's the one you're talking about, I think that one maybe, or Romanian PSL maybe. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'll be back on tomorrow. Sorry, guys, I've just been sick and I've had some exams and stuff for college. So, but I will be back on tomorrow, and the next day, and hopefully the next after that. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. You can't go wrong doing what's right. That's the saying we have around these parts. Guys, thanks for subbing. Thanks for donating and liking. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. So, thanks, guys.